and welcome on the channel. I'm Mike, and this channel is here to help you with your English class, whatever if you're teaching ELA or ESL, offline or online. Warm up. Phonics game for your class, and it's right now. 3 stars, team 2, winner! We need to control.
Happy Halloween!
Oh man. All right, all right, all right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me okay, everyone? Thank you so much. I can see a lot of people on the live today. Thank you for being here. So, we're going to be talking about what makes a good TEFL course. Man, what's going on? It's completely.
Hello.
Hey, mate, how are you doing, Stu? Doing good?
TEFL course. There's so many options out there. You know, you go into Facebook, there's always Facebook ads about, take this course, and on Instagram and stuff. There's so many websites. It's hard to sometimes um kind of see the trees through the leaves kind of thing. So hopefully today we can make it clearer for you about what makes a good TEFL course and why you should choose one over another.
Exactly. Hey, Stu, you doing good? Can
Oh,
you hear
yeah,
me?
I'm good. I'm good. Do you know what? I'm really sad today because today is November the 5th. As in England, it's bonfire night. So you might have heard about it. It's a big thing in the UK, and we celebrate the failure 400 years ago of um, Guy Fawkes trying to blow up the king with 36 barrels of gunpowder. Really cool story. And I haven't had a bonfire night in the UK for 21 years. I finally leave China to come back to the UK, and it gets cancelled because of the bad weather. And right
Oh,
now, the weather is
too bad.
beautiful, blue sky. They could have done it.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, sorry everyone for that beginning a little bit. We didn't have that rock and roll. I don't know. Maybe you have because I couldn't see. Everything was blocked on my screen. Nothing was moving. So
No, we
that's
got the rock and roll intro, Mike. It's okay.
really I didn't.
Yeah. I always boost myself
uh,
up, give myself a little bit of a drum roll kind of thing.
Yeah, that's great. All right, thank you everyone for being in the chat. I hope you guys doing good. We got Tanya who's here. I just say a little bit hello to everyone. We get as well Mohammed. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget that today is a special day because not because it's November the 5th, but because Stu is gonna give away I'll let you announce it.
Yeah, so today, obviously, this webinar is about what makes a good TEFL course. And my company, TEFL Lemon, we run a really good level 4, 180-hour higher certificate of TESOL. It's like a TEFL course with Red Bull in it. It's a really good high-level TEFL course. And so to say thank you to everybody here that's attending this webinar, we're going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this webinar. So make sure you stay on until the end of the webinar. You're going to learn loads. This is going to be an absolutely full of good stuff for you to understand about TEFL courses, but stay on to the end, because at the end, we're going to be giving away one free TESOL course to one of the people here. It's worth 1,800 renminbi for people here from China, or 280 US dollars. And we're giving away one completely free. So stay on until the end.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And to have that giveaway, you have to write, you got to write in a section in the chat room. You just have to write -ESL.
Like this. Yeah. Like
hashtag ESL. Hashtag ESL. We get 2 entries already. You can try hashtag ESL. I'm going to maybe show you a little bit on
not dash, hashtag, Claudine.
Yes,
hashtag.
exactly.
Yeah.
So so that's, thank you very much, Stu. That's really awesome. So we're gonna start today's live. I can see a lot of people, I think, asking question in the comments section already. Can you check for me? It's a little bit slow over here.
There's loads. There's absolutely loads. Malik, hey Malik, Rosemary, Claudine. Yeah, I've got tons of people coming in. Imran, raining in Qingdao. Yeah, it's been raining here a lot.
Yeah, it's been raining as well here in Xi'an. Right away, we had a Halloween. We were wearing t-shirt. That the first time in 20 years that I had. Crazy. Yeah. The weather was so hot. And right now, rain today, and it's very cold.
I think that's global warming for you. It's coming. I think it's coming for everybody.
I think it's everywhere. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's everywhere. Great. All right. So let's get started. I get the PPT on. So yeah, to start with a question I'd like to ask you, because there a lot of teachers have the kind of concern that there, on the market you have TEFL, you have TESOL, TESOL. So teachers sometimes are a little bit lost. We can't make the difference between, which one to choose, or do we have to,
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually, Mike. And it's kind of the waters are a bit muddied, because nowadays a TEFL certificate and a TESOL certificate, they're kind of the same thing. And if you have a TEFL certificate or a TESOL certificate, it gives you the same power, the same job hunting power. Let's say you have a TEFL certificate, your certificate says TEFL or your certificate says TESOL. They're both okay. You can use both in order to look for a job, and schools can hire both. And you'll be able to get a visa using both. So it's okay. What actually happens? So what is the difference? So the difference is kind of like Eurocentric and US centric. So in Europe, we kind of went with the words TEFL, to teaching English as a foreign language. And in America, they kind of went with TESOL, teaching English to speakers of other languages. And in the old days, TEFL was more kind of, it's Eurocentric and also mainly for all ages. Whereas TESOL was US centric and also maybe geared up for adult learners. So 20 years ago, if you taught business English, or you taught at university or high school, maybe you wanted a TESOL certificate. Or if you worked in a kindergarten or primary or in the language center around Europe or whatever, you wanted a TEFL certificate. Now, those lines are totally blurred. So it doesn't matter. You can have a TEFL or a TESOL. You can teach any ages with that and go anywhere in the world with that certificate.
Nice. Great. Yeah, that's good to know because you got to be clear with this. So, because we know that your course, it's a TEFL course, but with a 4-level uh, TESOL certificate, right?
Yeah, so my course is a TESOL certificate. It's accredited by ACDEC, which is the world's oldest accreditation bodies for language learning distance courses. There's no older.
Yeah.
Very well established. And so, yeah, the name of our course is the Higher Certificate of TESOL, which is a level 4 qualification. And we'll go in shortly into what that means and why it's important to you, those different levels.
Great. So today, mainly the question is, what makes a good TEFL course? And so it's very important to choose, right? On the market, it's very difficult to choose actually because you have so many choices. You don't really know what to choose. Who to believe, if we can say that, maybe.
Yeah. So there's so many choices out there. There's literally hundreds of different companies that will offer TEFL or TESOL qualifications, and they've all got these beautiful Instagram posts and these lovely pictures about traveling the world. And on the outside, they look the same, and you might just go for the cheapest one. But actually, that's a huge, huge mistake that you'll come to regret. So it's important that you scratch the surface and look underneath. You look under the hood or under the bonnet of what's in the engine, because what is in the course, the content in there, the tutor support, the accreditation, the different modules and offer, the order that the modules are in, the support that you get after, everything all connects. And you need to know what you need to look before you leap when it comes to choosing a good TEFL course.
True. So we're gonna try to go to the next slide, if it wants to.
Okay. All right. So here we go. So basically, in this webinar, we're going to be talking. Sorry, Mike, can you just go back to that last slide there?
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, I'll just outline. Well, first I'll introduce who I am. So my name's Stuart Allen. I've been a language teacher for 21 years. Lots of people who have been following TEFL Lemon will know me, but lots of people in this webinar won't know me very well. So I've been teaching for over 20 years. I've been teaching in China and also in the UK. I've taught all kinds of levels, and also I specialize in making language learning materials and developing courses. And about 4 or 5 years ago, I had the idea of making my own TESOL course, because I was very unsatisfied with the selection that was out there, and I just thought I could do better, basically. So in this webinar, what I'm going to be looking at is what should be in a TESOL course or a TEFL course. Like I said, that the kind of content that you should look and make sure before you start, make sure you understand what you're going to be learning. It's so important. You might sign up, you might see this flashy advert, put in your name, sign up, and you have no clue what you're going to be learning. So slow down, do your due diligence, make sure that you understand the content of the course and how long it's going to take you to complete. The second thing we're going to be looking at is accreditation. What is accreditation? Why is accreditation important? What do accreditation bodies do? How they help the learner, how they help the creator of the course. And so we're looking at accreditation, the importance of feedback, what feedback will do for you as a learner, the kind of support that is offered or should be offered and often isn't. how you are
Yeah.
assessed, how assessment is will form your learning, and to help to motivate you and to help you continue on with your learning. And basically, is it valid? Are you actually tested on what you've learned, and how will that improve you as a learner? The aftercare, how you're looked after at the end of the course. Are you just forgotten, or is there support systems available for you, and also things to look out for and avoid? And obviously at the end we're going to give away the course. So that's the rundown about what we're doing. So do you want to go and head into the course content? Yeah, thanks, Mike.
All good.
Cool. So importantly, you might have seen like 20-hour courses, weekend courses, 40-hour courses, 60-hour courses.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
There's always a number that kind of scare people sometimes,
Yeah. It's like avoid them.
Yeah.
That is it. Don't do them. It's a waste of your time, because these courses, they're set up as money spinners for the people that are making that course. The minimum international standard to get a job is 120 hours. 120 hours, that is the minimum that schools and governments around the world will look for to give you a job or to give you a visa. If your course is lower than 120 hours, it's not going to be accepted. So you've handed over your money for no reason. Okay. So avoid 20-hour courses, 40-hour courses, 60-hour courses, 100-hour courses. That's super, super important. Although, you might finish quickly, you might get your certificate. Hey, I did this in a day. Yay. No, don't do that. Don't waste your money. So don't do that. That's the most important thing. So why do more than 120 hours? So the course that TEFL 11 offers is 180. Why do that? Why would you be mad and do that? 120 hours is the minimum. Is the minimum standard. Okay. If you do a course that's more than 120 hours, 150 hours, 180 hours, you may even see a 250-hour very high-level diplomas. These are better because you will learn more. You will learn maybe the same topics, but in greater detail, in better detail. And also it demonstrates to schools that you care. You care about your own development. You care about doing a good job. You care about exactly Malik. I'm going to come on to that as well. I'm going to come on to that. Like,
that's what I just put the comment. I just saw that comment. It's so true. This is a be careful.
Yeah. And I tell you what, sooner or later in China, it's all going to come, the house of cards is going to come crashing down, and it's going to be found out that you've done that. And you're going to probably be in trouble. So will the school, so will the recruiter. So don't do that. You're doing an injustice to yourself by paying these unethical companies money to print off and give you a certificate. You're not learning anything. You're doing a huge disservice to the industry, to yourself, and importantly to the students you're teaching, who've gone there in good faith that you're a good teacher, and you've paid for a certificate. And it's all a big lie. Yeah, so don't do that. I've been offered, when I was in China, can you just sell me a certificate? And the answer is no. No, I'm not going to do that for you. I don't believe in it. So you have to earn it. So all of the people who have my higher certificate in TESOL, they've earned it. But going back to the 180-hour thing, it demonstrates to schools that you are a professional and you care about your own professional development. It's got a higher standard of content within there, and you just you're very serious about what you do. And because you have demonstrated that you're serious about what you do, you are a better candidate for jobs. If a school is going for a teacher, needs a teacher, you've got 3 teachers with 120-hour courses, and you've got 1 teacher with 180-hour higher certificate, which is a level 4. He's a level 3, you're level 4. The spotlight's on you, and you'll stand a better chance of getting the job. So yeah, this is important. This is the hours. Now, what level is it? Well, what does that mean? So there's an international framework of qualifications, and it goes from level 1 to level 8, all the way around the world. Level 1 to level 8. So level 1 is a very basic introduction course, maybe like a 40-hour course or a weekend fresher or something. This is level 1. Level 8 is a PhD. It's like a doctorate, right?
Oh wow. Yeah.
So if you do your PhD and you're doing your doctorate research, this is a level 8.
Wow.
So you're going from this weekend kind of course up to PhD, and this is the spectrum, right? So a standard 120-hour certificate, this will often be a level 2 or a level 3 qualification. Okay.
Yeah.
A level 6 qualification is a full degree, a bachelor degree, a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science, a 3 or 4 year degree. That's a level 6. Okay.
A level 6. Okay.
Level 6 on the qualifications framework. A level 7 is a master degree. So if you've got a master degree out there, this is a level 7 course. If you've got your PhD, this is level 8. So the highest a TEFL certificate will generally get is level 3. The highest certificate of TESOL, which we offer, that's a level 4. So this is equivalent to 1 full year of a degree program, the first year degree or an associate degree. It's equivalent to an associate degree or 1 year of a full Bachelor of Arts degree. It's a high certificate. So when you choose a TEFL certificate, you need to understand what level it is, not just the hours. It's the level, and that's to do with the content that's involved on your course from the accreditation body. So you've got a lot of integration there. You can always find out, or you should be able to find out, what level it is if you speak to the accreditation body. So if you find a course on the internet, on Facebook, on on Instagram or something like that, find out who they are accredited by. Do your homework, speak to the accreditation body. If they're professional, they'll answer you back. Probably you won't hear from them because maybe they're not even accredited. So this is super important. Check.
Yeah. So you get Malik. Yeah, Malik, who was asking, how do we know that yours is not a fake one?
Great question. That is a great question. So the way to do that is a really valid question, because the people that have fake ones, they won't say that they're fake, right? So this is a fantastic question. So contact the accreditation body. They will have they should have an outstanding reputation. For example, we are accredited through ACDEC. And ACDEC, they accredit maybe only 4 or 5 different courses. And the reason for that is it's almost impossible to get accredited by ACDEC. Do you know how much work I had to do to write that course? It was crazy. Like, I wrote the course for 2.5 years, and the accreditation process took me 18 months. They said no to me twice because they said, that's good. You've got all of these things. You don't have that. In order to reach our accreditation standards, we have very strict standards. If you want to be accredited by ACDEC, you have to have this in your course. And I didn't have it. So I had to go back to the drawing board and add in this extra stuff. They said no to me twice. It broke me, Mike. Like, I was like,
oh, no. I can imagine.
Yeah, it was terrible. I had to go back to the drawing board and try to reach their standards. So in answer to your questions, how can you tell if it's fake or whatever? Find out who they're accredited by. Find out if that's a real accreditation body, because there's a lot of fake ones out there. You can just do your research on that. An hour on Google, you'll find out. Once you have ascertained that it's a legit accreditation body, email them. Ask about the course. Ask what the standards are. They will present you with the standards. This is public domain stuff, and this will help inform your choice about whether or not to take that TEFL course. A lot of the cheap ones that you see on Facebook, they're not accredited. They've got a beautiful advert, only $29, only $39. It's a waste of money. It won't do anything for you. So be careful.
Yeah.
No, it's ACDEC. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. ACDEC. Yeah, because, and if we want to check, for example, if we want to check on your course, I guess it's possible too.
Yeah. So contact ACDEC. They will get back to you. They're very, very professional. If anyone is listening here that has been teaching for a long time, I'm just finding the website. There you go. That's the website for ACDEC. You can email them. They'll be very happy to speak to you. They're super, super professional, and they were started off by the same people that started off the famous TEFL annual conference. TEFL is one of the most important annual conferences for language experts, linguists, and professors and schools anywhere in the world. And they were started by the same group of people that started the TEFL. So it's probably the world's best accreditation body for distance courses, for TESOL distance courses.
Yeah, it's ACDEC, and you can see on the thumb I put their logo. I put it as well, ACDEC.
Yeah.
On the thumb for the webinar, it's on it. So for you to be sure that you don't have to worry about it. And then you get the link from Stu. So that's
it.
awesome.
So basically, I mean, even if you don't choose the TEFL Lemon High Certificate of TESOL, let's say you go with another one, it's okay. Just make sure you do your homework. That's what I'm saying. And the accreditation body should be very open to talking to you. Should be.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It should be, everything should be transparent. And if it's not transparent, run away. That's all I can say. But yeah, that brings us on to the accreditation. Is a course accredited? Now, accreditation is basically just a list of standards. So an accreditation body will make sure, will give the rubber stamp on a course, meet their standards for quality, content and support. And if a course does not meet their standards, then it won't reach accreditation. And so essentially a course without accreditation is literally just a piece of paper, because it might be shiny, it might have a gold stamp or whatever, but it hasn't reached any strict standards. Okay, so a course must be accredited. If it's not accredited, schools are not going to accept it. Visa departments are not going to accept it. And on your resume or your CV, and you put this course, it's not going to do you any favors. So make sure that the course is accredited. And secondly, exactly, Malik. Yeah, they don't accept 120 hours anymore for international school because standards are getting raised. Like I said, this is the minimum accepted amount. And if you're happy with the minimum, then schools like international schools that want more than the minimum, they're going to say no to you. Now, those people with the 120-hour courses, they'll be able to find a job, I'm sure, but they won't be the best jobs. They won't be the highest paid jobs. So do yourself a favor and don't do the minimum. Don't do a level 2 or level 3 course. Do a level 4 course. Yeah, absolutely, Malik. So make sure that you check the accreditation body. It's so important. And some courses, they say that they're accredited, but who the accreditation body actually are is a little bit of a mystery, and it should never be a mystery. It should be clear They should be approachable. They should get back to you. They should be searchable, so you can search and find out exactly who they are. Speak to other teachers, speak to other schools, find out who the accreditation body are, because they might be working hand in hand, and you've kind of lost your money again. True. All right, so support. What kind of support do you get on the course? This is super important as well. So there are courses out there that will sell you their course. Let's say like $100, but it doesn't include any support.
Yeah, and you get to pay for the support, I guess.
Yeah, so yeah, you have to pay extra. Yeah, there's like some of the biggest ones. Like you have to like you get this. If you want support, you have to like buy an extra, like, you know, go from bronze to silver or something, and that's not okay. Support should be there for students who need guidance, who need the help, need to have a question to ask, not sure about something. That shouldn't be charged. That should be free of charge as part of the service of the course.
As part, exactly.
Yeah, because although you're an experienced teacher, and you've been teaching for a while, and you're doing a course just to improve the certificate that you have, or to as a refresher, you're still going to have questions. How do I upload that? This isn't working. Or, I'm not too sure about this. What do you think about that? This is missing this. You've got questions and comments. So you should have someone there to listen to you. And feedback. Wow. Like in a classroom, giving feedback to your students, your language students, is so important for them to learn. Without feedback, they're not going to learn as much. And it's the same as with a TEFL trainee. You need feedback from your tutor to say what you're doing right and what you can improve. So make sure on a TEFL course that you're getting adequate feedback. Who will feedback you? How will they do that? Is it by email? Is it by, is it a text message? Is it a phone call? Make sure that you know before you hand over your money. With our course, the Higher Certificate of TESOL, we have 7-day-a-week support. That's by email. We also do video calls, so we can speak to you face to face. So you've actually got a human that you can speak to help you on your way. And again, that's free of charge, as it should be. Once you've paid the money for the course, you get that support.
That's awesome. And so you were talking about teachers who would have that they have to really do their homework.
Yeah. So it's like that's ironic, isn't it? So assessment. Well, just quickly before we get into assessment, we've got a question here from Claudine, and everybody, please feel free to drop in your questions. I'm very happy to answer your questions. So we've got a quick question here. Does your course
Claudine?
benefit?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. So does your course benefit those who took a course maybe 10 years ago? Has information updated? Absolutely. Because
competition is still here.
Well,
I mean, if you want to change a school, they're going to look up. Maybe your experience is already 10 years ago, but
yeah, I think Claudine, what you might mean is the content.
Yeah.
Does it change? The answer is yes. So when I was writing the course, I had just finished my master's in applied linguistics and TESOL. So I had been reading the most up-to-date journal articles, essays, papers, research papers on different areas of language acquisition, like 2020, 2021, 2022. I was reading that stuff, the most up-to-date research, in order to write my own essays. And I was like, right, new research has shown this. New research has proved this. So I put that into my course. So if you take the Higher Certificate of TESOL, all of the stuff has been informed by the very latest research. I mean, like one of the modules in the Higher Certificate course is about how to teach online. 10 years ago, you're going to find no courses that taught you how to teach online. And that whole module, like all of the modules, are informed by the very latest research. We looked at COVID, how COVID changed the game for having to teach online. And what researchers showed how to engage learners who are learning online. So your course that you did 10 years ago, you wouldn't have learned that. But on the highest certificate TESOL, you will. And that's not just online, that's every single module. All 20 of the modules are all informed by the very latest research. And I've included all of the references so you can go in and you can look at that research in detail in your own time.
Great. Thank you very much, Claudine, for this good questions. That's very important. Well, that's true. I remember the other day when we did this live about lesson plan, that ESL teachers mostly always use the 3 Ps, and then now you have ESA, which is a different way, a different method. So it's evolution. When I was like 20 years in China, never heard about that that ESA.
Yeah,
was quite new.
That's it. So 10 years ago, all of the courses would have taught you how to use PPP. Present, practice, produce. That's the whole industry is moving away from that model now. So if you did a 10-year-old course, you'd have learned that, but now we've moved on. So you can learn different lesson planning frameworks. So yeah, things to avoid. So if you're planning to choose a TEFL, take a TEFL certificate, either as a first-time teacher or as a refresher, hopefully you choose the highest certificate of TESOL. But if you don't, these are things to avoid. Fake courses. If they're like, if you go onto Facebook and you will see like, some like candidate like holding up their certificate and it's got like 6,000 likes and like it's like $10. Don't do it. Like, what are you thinking? Like, it's obviously there's something up. What? Yeah. There's obviously something up with it. It's too cheap to be true. There's something up with it. So be careful of fake courses. Be careful of slick adverts that lure you in because you're going to get burned. So make sure that you check the accreditation body. Make sure you check the content. Make sure you check and ask about the tutor support. And make sure that you're satisfied with everything. And if at any stage along there you're unsatisfied, withdraw. Just get your ass out of there because you're going to really suffer. And it's going to be a waste of your time and a waste of your money. And you're going to be disappointed. Make sure you're getting good feedback from your tutors. Make sure they're guiding you in the right way. Make sure they're patient. Make sure they respond to you quickly and fully. Just watch out for these things. Content, accreditation, support, feedback. And also a lot of these cheap courses, they don't give you a hard copy certificate. Like when you go for a visa application, you need to give in your hard copies so that a human can like check them, check online, check who these people are and give you a visa. Like a lot of these really cheap ones, they don't give you, they're so cheap because it's pre-written content. You don't get any feedback. You literally just pay the money and you kind of like pass without doing any work. Questionable contact, no support, and you don't get a certificate. Like, what have you done that for? So make sure that you get a hard copy certificate at the end. Our certificate has a ton of really good security features, so it's impossible to forward. It's got like holograms and like it's really like high quality certificate that can be checked. It's accredited. You go for a visa, you're okay.
Yeah, some people in the chat were asking, "Hey, mate, do you get a YouTube channel?" Here it is.
Yeah, thank you.
TEFL Lemon. yes, now you can use that at, so that's really cool.
Yeah, thank you. Like, yeah, if anyone wants to follow my channel, it's only small, but I'd absolutely love you to be there. So thank you. And yeah, Royce, Alicia, you've got it. That's the one. Like, don't do that.
All right, and then let me see. It's a little bit slow, of course. Yeah, World TESOL Academy. Here we go.
There's so many, and it's not just those guys. It's if you go on to like Groupon, you like find a certificate for $49. It's exactly the same. It's bulk buy, no support, no hard copy of certificate, no feedback, very, very outdated, questionable content. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. So that's our certificate. Now you've got lots of security features on that certificate. So very, very, yeah, it's impossible to fake it basically. Within the paper itself, it's got stamped with ACDEC, the accreditation body stamp of approval. So you could take that certificate anywhere around the world in your suitcase, on your travels, in your portfolio, along with your CV and your degree, and use it to help you find a job. As that gold logo, that ACDEC gold logo, that's actually like a hologram. So if you change angle, it becomes silver and, like, you know, purple, like different colors. And that's actually built into the card itself. It's very, very clever. It's not a sticker that's, you know, just pull off the sticker and stick it on. It's built into the certificate. It's like university degree level security. Also, as part of our service, again, this is free of charge. Schools you get a letter that comes with the certificate with a QR code. The school or visa office can scan the QR code, and it will go to our website, and it will show proof that you passed that course, what modules you learned on the course, what you are now qualified to do, your student number, the date that you passed the course, and your grade. And it's like a really good service. And this is all the kind of things that a good course should offer.
Great. Thank you so much too. Now, we try to go for the giveaway. It's a giveaway. So you can just hashtag ESL as usual for those who are coming off the channel. You go hashtag ESL. It's time right now. Let's go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to share my screen, but you guys during this time you can go and hashtag ESL. We'll still have, of course, time for doing this. Let me see. I'm gonna remove the PPT. If you got as well any questions, just feel free to ask. If you get other questions, you're breaking up. Yeah.
It's okay. You're okay now, by the way, Mike. But yeah, everybody in the chat box now, put hashtag ESL. And for all of the people that do that right now, we're going to select one of these people, and you win a free TEFL 11 higher certificate of TESOL. And for those of you who don't win that, Mike's got a coupon, and you get 30% off the cost of the course from being here too. So if you don't win it, you still get a big discount if you wanted to take that course.
Exactly. So I'm trying to share my screen because I have the the giveaway right there. On the screen is gonna come.
So hopefully it won't be me because I put hashtag ESL.
Yeah, you already hashtag ESL.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Mike. Well, just let me know when you're ready, Malik. Just very quickly.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, the PGCE. What is that? How is it different to TESOL? The PGCE is a postgraduate certificate of education. You take that after your degree course. You can't take it before. You need to have a degree in order to take it. And what that will do, if you don't have a degree in education, let's say you have a degree in biology, chemistry. If you don't have a degree in education, then you can take the PGCE and it will give you a gateway into teaching in international schools or in state schools around the world. So it's your golden ticket to working in state schools or international schools globally if you don't have a degree in education. Hi. Yeah, thank you so much. It's a beautiful certificate, actually. Yeah, it's really nice. And the logo, the TEFL Lemon logo, it's all 3D. So if you run your finger over it, it's raised as well. It's clever stuff.
I guess for the logo you had and all stuff, I mean, it all have a cost.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean,
but
for this, yeah.
That's it. So everything on the higher certificate TESOL course, once you've paid, that's it. So you've paid for all of the content of the course. Tutor support is all paid for. It's all like live video help for you. It's all free of charge. Free delivery of your certificate worldwide. So like last week, I sent off some certificates to South Africa. It's all free. So there's no hidden charges, as there there shouldn't be.
Okay, so we are going to be able to. I don't know if you guys see my. I'm sharing my screen, but I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it was. Something was happening. We had like a little I'm thinking kind of thing, and now it's vanished.
Okay.
Do you know what we should do, Mike?
No,
we should have one of those old-fashioned put your hand in the bag and put it out. It's foolproof.
No, yeah, that's true. That's difficult to do that, right? No, it's just a matter of, it's quite very slow. Some people saying where I was breaking up. I don't know what's going on tonight. That's the issue. Now you're not on a VPN, so that's also.
Yeah, it's a bit
it's
smoother.
Terrible every time for us. I call the guy from China Telecom every time. The guy is just that's from VPN. I think you might see just yeah. You might see my camera right there, maybe.
Yeah, it's echoing now.
So we get 11 entries right now. So I'm just gonna. I guess you guys can see it, right? Can you see that? ESL. Hashtag ESL. Can you see that? And let's go. It's on. Here we go. And it's gonna be. Oh,
you know what? No, I don't want to win it. I don't want to win it. I've got one.
Oh man!
Do it again.
That's why I always say. Never do the hashtag because it's gonna cut. All right. Draw again. It's okay. Draw again. Here we go. Draw again. Don't worry. And Alicia Walcott. Alicia Walcott is the winner for this. You guys saw it? Yeah.
Well done, Alicia. Good
work.
Done.
Well done.
Yeah, you have won a free course.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Alicia. That's awesome. Great. So
Great. So
Alicia,
Alicia,
what
what
you can do,
you can
Alicia,
do,
is
Alicia, is
contact
contact
right away
right away
Stu,
Stu,
because he's the
because
one
he's the one
who's gonna
who's
care
going
of
to care of
you
you
for
for
this
this
Mike,
wonderful
wonderful
Mike,
giveaway.
giveaway.
Mike,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, turn off
Yes.
your
Yes.
phone. Mike, turn off your phone. That's it.
Okay. All
It
right.
was like you were doubling up.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, like I was saying, Alicia, so you have to, yeah, go in contact with Stu. He's going to contact you. Stu, do you have, I think your email, it's
Yeah,
Stuart
so
at,
Stuart at
if you can,
tefllemon.com.
yeah, because if I send it in the live, it's going to take ages.
Yeah, and also if you're in China, Alicia, you can just add my
Yeah,
yeah,
you,
and everyone here too is very welcome to add my WeChat, and then I can send you your coupon code, get 100% off. You log in, boom, start the course.
great. Thank you so much, Stu, for this awesome webinar. I'm sure a lot of us have a better idea, and we are sure now which one to choose.
Okay, yeah. So Alicia, you said that you're in France, no problem. Just send me an email, Stuart at TEFLlemon.com, and I can enroll you today.
Thank you so much, man. Awesome for that's awesome for this TEFL. I always been I love what you're doing. We know each other since a long time, so
Yeah.
that's it as well. I knew you've been working on this TEFL lemon, and when you came and say, Mike, would you help me? Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah. Actually, it took me 4 years of full-time work. I wasn't
Yeah.
working, I wasn't teaching and doing this on the weekend. I was doing this Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday, for like 9 hours a day for 4 years. This course is a beast of a course. I promise you, well, I can't promise, but like you will struggle to find a better TESOL course than the highest certificate of TESOL.
Great. Thank you so much, everyone. Everybody say good job, buddy. We get Zubeida. Good job, Alicia. Oh no, sorry. Yeah. Alicia, congrats. Everybody is congratulating Alicia. Great, Alicia. You just sent her your email, right? Yeah, in the course,
Yep.
in the chat. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see it. You see how slow it is for me right now. Oh man, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so just and just there is a coupon code, Mike's. I'm just putting that in there for most people. Obviously, you didn't win today, but you still get 30% off the cost of the course because you're here.
Using using the code MikeSOMESL. Yeah,
that's it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming today. Thank you, Stu. Hope to see you soon in the live, maybe next week.
Hopefully,
I think next week. Hopefully, in the live next week, maybe Martin will be joining. What do you think? Martin is an IELTS. I think he's got a YouTube channel as well. You introduced me. Him to me.
Yeah, no, Martin's cool. Martin's teaching in South Korea. He's from the same part of England as me, same county.
Yeah.
And I moved back to England just as he was moving back to Korea. Like we missed each other. Martin's great.
Yeah.
Martin's a great guy.
Yeah. So that would be great to prepare a little live for next weekend. I hope you will be able to join, everyone. Thank you, and sorry for today if it was a little bit of mess for me, but thanks that Stu is here because he saved the day. and he might as well save your career with that wonderful TEFL course that I really recommend. Go to TEFL Lemon. You just go on YouTube and check out his YouTube channel as well at TEFL Lemon. Just at TEFL Lemon, and on YouTube now you can use this at, and you will find him right away. Thank you very much, Stu. That was awesome today. It was tough to introduce a course. Is not easy.
Like we said earlier. There's so many choices out there. It's hard to know. It's hard to know fact from fiction. So hopefully, some of the things we went through today has helped everybody.
True. Thank you. Big shout out to Stu. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week for another live. Thank you, Stu. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. See you, all of you. See you. Cheers. Happy teaching. See you guys. You see, it's so slow to say goodbye. Bye-bye.